What is going on, guys? BatterFan85 making his triumphant return. You can also call me Wayne. You can also call me Fat Boy. You can also call me anything you like. Just don't call me late for supper, as the old dad joke goes. I got to get ready for that because guess what? I'm going to be a dad. Might as well go ahead and get ready for it. Anyways, I'm back, and there's a reason I'm back. I'm back with a belt review. How long has it been since I did a belt review? That's been pretty long. I'm also doing this solo, which means I have no idea what I'm doing. I have nobody to play off of. I literally, like, right now the brain's going. The hamster wheel's going. The hamster's going at half capacity. The wheel's going 1,000 miles an hour. But anyways, hopefully, I'll have some friends back here, especially the wifey, and we'll be able to do some reviews together. Until then, I'm quarantining by myself because nobody wants to play with me. Nobody. Help. I don't know what to do. I especially don't know what to do with my hands. Anyways, let's get around. That's neither here nor there. Let's get to the topic at hand. I have a new belt. I actually have 3 belts on the way. I have 1 here already with 2 on the way. Hopefully they'll be here soon, but I went with a maker called Mayon Belts. You may have heard of Mayon Belts only because we've talked about them a lot, especially in the Facebook group. By the way, if you hear that little rumbling sound, I'm on a metal chair and my feet are rubbing against it, so I'm going to put my feet back this way because I don't want you guys to think I'm doing anything else. That's neither here nor there. Mayon Belts, I ended up ordering 3 belts from them. 2 belts are on my grail list. I'm not going to tell you what they are. Most of you already know. This belt was one that I was going to go for a big eagle, and things got crossed around, and I ended up having this epiphany. So I texted Eddie, shout out to Eddie and Ira Williams, and I asked him, has this belt been done before by you guys? And he said no, and I said, I want to be the first. So due to COVID, a lot of orders were backed up, and this is not an exception. This was backed up for a little while. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do business with them because the quality in these belts are unbelievable. So without further ado, I'm kind of giving it away right now, if you know this saying. Because you know it, I know it, they know it. So without further ado, we have the internet title, made famous by, formerly known as, FKA Zack Ryder, now Matt Cardona. Very happy that he is with AEW now. I cannot wait to see what he does in AEW. But I've loved this belt from the beginning. I've loved this belt since I saw it. I was a big fan of Z, True Long Island Story. I was a big fan of Zack Ryder all the way back when. Loved his theme song. I love the fact that he was a big nerd trying to get over. That's pretty much me. So, I fell in love with it. When he came up with the internet title, I thought it was so fun. This is by far one of the funnest belts that you will see. You got the trademark spiked hair, you got the glasses, you got the internet headband. Down here you got Champion. I love in the center plate right here, the background is all Zack Ryder logos. Pretty much. I mean, that's pretty much the way he signs his signature too, or he did. Now I'm pretty sure it's just going to be an M and a C. So this is 4mm zinc plates. I can't get over how heavy the main plate is. When you pick it up like this, it is one of the heavier main plates I've got to hold. Now this is the 3rd Mayon belt that I've got. Of course, you guys have seen the AEW belt. You guys have seen the 24/7 championship. But this, of course, the AEW is going to be my favorite belt. It is an unbelievable belt. Absolutely in love with it. But this is now 2nd place. And it may stay 2nd place depending on how the other 2 belts look. I'm sure they'll knock it out of the park. And again, those 2 belts that I've got coming are my grail pieces. So maybe it'll fall back, maybe it won't. This is such a fun belt. 4mm zinc. This probably weighs about 6 pounds, which kind of surprised me. If this were in a replica form with the kind of smaller plates, with the lighter plates, probably weigh around the size. It'll probably weigh about the weight of a winged eagle, maybe 4.5, maybe 5 pounds. This clocks in probably around 6 pounds, maybe 7 pounds, which again, it kind of baffles me. So we're going to come over here to the snap boxes. Snap boxes I'm absolutely in love with. On the male side, you have 2 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2 by 8 on the male side. And again, all this is hand done. all of the etching in here with the snap box and everything, not sewn on like a shop version. You have the square tip at the very end, which I kind of like. You don't normally see the square tips. They're normally more rounded. So we're going to come on up. You got the clamshell tooling, of course, because you know all of these older belts now with the US and with the IC belt, they're starting to come up with some different designs. You're not going to see the clamshell tooling near as much. I know on the IC belt you didn't see that. It was a different tooling. I haven't seen the actual US replica yet, but I got a feeling it's probably not going to be clamshell either. So we're going to go to the first plate, which is the Zack Ryder logo plate. I love the contrast. You know, my buddy Big Kev, he likes contrast. You have a purple border, and then the logo is a black background, and the ZR is red and white. I love that. Actually, yeah, it's red and white. I absolutely love this logo. Again, 4mm zinc. It's going to be a little bit thicker. This may be my favorite design on the belt as far as the side plates. Coming over here to the next one, you're going to have the YouTube. Again, I probably won't talk a lot about the side plates other than the logos. Most, you know, all the side plates have the purple border. Then you have the little texture in the middle. And then you basically have the social media logo. So over here you have YouTube. Excellently done in my opinion. You have the white background and the YouTube logo. That's basically it. Coming over here, this is where the magic happens. This is going to be the main plate. I love the purple. I love the orange. I love the fact that, you know, when you look close, the what looks like big nugget texturing in the background is pretty much Zack Ryder logos. Absolutely love that. I love the hair. You have the brown hair with the gold in between. And I even love how Champion down here. You see what looks like, what I call like a print echo. So you have Champion, and behind it you see the outline of Champion. Kind of like an echo in my opinion. And again, you have the purple background all the way around. All the way up to the tip right here. I think the only thing I would say about this belt that I kind of have it's not really a problem, it's more of a critique, and I got to go back and look and see if the original belt has this. But up here at the tip, the leather doesn't come all the way up to the very tip. Again, I'll have to look and see. I didn't do my homework, unfortunately. It's not really that big of a deal, but I'll tell you this. I picked it up earlier, and it hit me in the shin just this point, and the plate is heavy enough. It absolutely killed my shin. I went into Peter Griffin mode, fell down, held it, and just started, ow. I pretty much did that, so that really hurt. But again, that's a small nitpick, and hopefully I won't do that very often. So I'm absolutely in love with the center plate. So we're going to come over here. You have your Twitter logo. I love the color of the Twitter logo. I love that baby blue. My favorite color, as well as Miss Balorfan's favorite color, is baby blue. So I've got nothing but good things to say about this Twitter logo. Then we're going to come on over here to good old Facebook. You got the Facebook with the dark blue. So yeah, those are your side plates and your main plate. Coming over here to the back. The backing is you know, your basic backing. One thing I love, and you know, up until late last year, I was a shop guy. I was a replica guy, and you know, in the replicas, you don't have, you know, backing on your belts. Especially, I mean, you don't have the replica, you don't have the leather, the real leather on your belts, but you don't have that backing on it. And one thing I've loved since I started getting these, for lack of a better term, compared to the replica belts, the real belts, they have the backing on it. So you won't have to worry about your screws coming out. You won't have to worry about, you know, just losing those. Because my dome globe back here, I'm missing a screw on the back. I've got to find one. I think I left it. It fell out over at Kevin's house. I got to find it. But anyways, coming from start to finish, you have the perfect backing on your strap. And I mean, it just goes. And by the way, this is some of the softest leather. Some very floppy leather. Just to show you. I mean, just look at that. It also bends and folds perfectly. So if you wanted to be the internet Ric Flair, you can hold it like this and woo, all night long, baby. So all in all, I'm very happy with this belt. With Mayon belts, with custom belts, they have a price list. You can get about anything made that you want. I don't want to give away exactly what the prices are, but I can tell you a basic belt like this will probably be around $350. I'm not saying this exact belt, but I'm saying something 4mm inked. single layer, it's probably going to be around $350. So when you look at shop, you're paying around the same price. You're also getting real leather, and you're also getting the backing on it. You're getting just the ability to do this. I mean, basically, compared to, and I don't have a folded replica right now. Let me grab, as a matter of fact, you know what? Let me grab this. This compared to this. This is the difference between real leather and simulated. I mean, look at this. Let me take this. Most of you have already seen this, but look at this. This is basically molded to what you need. So that's a replica simulated leather. Bam! Look at this, all over. I know I keep saying look at this. I kind of sound like an Ed Bassmaster skit. But look at it. Just look at it. Look at this. Look at this. So I'd recommend these belts all day. I absolutely love them. I have 2 more on the way. You're going to see those just as soon as I get them. Guys, that's pretty much all I have for you today. I'll go ahead. I got a little bit of shilling to do. I'll save mine at the end, because if you don't want to watch it, just stop right here. But if you do want to watch it, excuse me, please go over to Wrestling Review Society on Facebook. That is where you can see this pretty mug. You can also see Big Kev. You can see some of our friends. You can see Stephen Hammer. You can see Ryan Torgy, Eddie and Ira Williams. You can see a lot of these. Shout out to Stephen Hammer, by the way. He just got engaged. Very, very happy for him. Got to go down to the beach. Got to pop the question. She said yes. Congratulations, Stephen. If you want to buy some shirts, I would normally wear... Actually, I wouldn't normally do anything because I haven't really been here since we started doing the shirts. But if you do want some Wrestling Review Society shirts, I'm going to put down in the bottom a link to our Pro Wrestling Tee store where you can buy some really cool shirts. We have patriotic shirts. We have Kevin shirts. We have a really cool Monday Night Nitro logo shirt. If you like Double Mint Gum, for some reason we have a Double Mint Gum logo. Just go there. I think Kevin right now, every 25 or so, eventually he does some sort of giveaway. I got to get together and see when we do that. But please, go over there and check and see if we got some cool shirts for you. And they come in about every size. You can get about every type of shirt. Also, again, shout out to Mayan Belts for making really cool belts like this, custom to your needs. Basically, if you love this hobby, if you love buying belts, find the maker for you. Go to WWE shop. Go anywhere you want. One thing I do love about this hobby is it is tailored to you. You can come in here. You can bring your foam belts. You can bring your plastic belts. You can bring these belts. You can bring these belts. Have fun with it. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I will do some more videos in the future. Hopefully Kevin and I will do some more future videos in the future. And hopefully Miss Balor Fan 85 Victoria and I will do some more videos in the future. Sorry if I'm getting tongue-tied. I've got a lot of video rust I'm trying to shake off. Hopefully I will be able to shake that off, because guess what? I've got some AEW figures coming in I'd love to review. I got the AEW toy belt right over there I want to review. I've got some Ghostbuster WWE figures I would love to review. So hopefully pretty soon you won't have to worry about me coming in here and just botching every sentence I do. And I can provide some quality reviews. Kevin and I can provide some quality reviews. We can all provide some quality reviews. And that's pretty much all I got to say. So with that being said, we will catch you guys down the road.